Charles Darwin, the father of modern-day racism. This is the seal. Guess who made it? The guy who makes the china, Josiah Wedgwood. Wedgwood, the medallion, read, Am I not a man and a brother? Wedgwood family inspires abolitionist with the medallion. Two generations later, his great-grandson plants the seed that leads to progressivism, eugenics. You know who Wedgwood's grandson was? Charles Darwin, the father of modern-day racism.
Glenn Beck, you pseudo-historian, you fake philosopher, you phony researcher. You put yourself forward as some kind of a real history buff. You even started an online college where you put yourself forth as some kind of a fucking professor. Well, professor of bullshit is what you are. And here, if I had a program, here's an idea. If you have a fucking program, you go on nationally in front of a huge audience and you go on there putting yourself forward as some kind of a knowledgeable motherfucker in the area of history, why don't you actually put a little bit of research into your fucking little speeches and diatribes so that maybe you're at least sort of accurate on some of the things that you say? Because on this one, you really stepped in shit, didn't you, Glenn? You stepped right in it, dude, because you just put forward a stupid, ignorant misunderstanding of reality. And the sad thing is, half your audience will probably just fucking buy it and eat it right up, and probably not even bother to look into it at all for themselves. Charles Darwin is the father of modern-day racism. Charles Darwin. Well, if we were even going to begin to start to try to make that case, I think first we would go and we would look at white power websites, white supremacist websites. We take a look around and see, okay, and we look at stories on forums for that type of shit. How did people arrive at their ideology, at their white power Aryan racism? And if every other story was, oh, I used to be, a pretty normal accepting guy, I used to accept the Negroes and hang out with them and stuff, and then I studied evolution. I studied Charles Darwin. And after studying Charles Darwin, I realized I needed to hate the Negroes. Hate them. White power. My blood is pure. I mean, if that's what you saw, then you could start to try to study Charles Darwin, to study the man, and say, okay, well, is this warranted? Why are all these people who read about evolution turning into white supremacists? Maybe there's something to this. Even if you did that, then you would have to go and actually study Darwin and find out, okay, was this guy all about racism? Was this guy putting forth racist ideas, racist ideology? Was he a racist? And then take a look at Charles Darwin, and guess what you discover? First of all, no. Charles Darwin is not listed on a bunch of racist websites, is not mentioned over and over again. Studying evolution is not a big part of the white power movement. Studying anything other than Mein Kampf is not a big part of the white power movement. And then you go and you study Charles Darwin and you realize, oh, this man emphatically was not a racist at all. Even by today's standards, even as society has evolved beyond that point, he would not be considered a racist by any stretch of the fucking imagination. So what you've put forward, Glenn, is just a bald-faced, unprovable lie. And if you're unsure about Charles Darwin yourself, I'm just gonna have my boy Rose Bouget break that shit down for you. Rosie, take it away. So there you have it. A book with some real historical information. Darwin's Sacred Cause. I would suggest you go pick it up and check it out, Glenn. Because I'm not sure exactly where you've been doing your research that allows you to come up with these ideas like Darwin is the father of modern day racism. You've been studying up at creation science websites, what, Holocaust denial websites, UFO fucking websites, Harry Potter wizard hat fucking websites. Is that where you do your fucking research at your little online college? Because that's what it's looking like at this point. But then again, I guess it really doesn't matter where you do any of your research at, because obviously you're a fucking tool that goes around looking for verification, for validation. You're just looking for self-confirmation. You're not looking for truth. You're not looking for facts. You're not looking for evidence. You're just looking to confirm your already held bias. Haven't you got a staff? Isn't that Fox News? Don't you make a lot of money, dog? Like, if you want, man, hire me, dude. I'm not even a professional, but I guarantee you I'll fucking research some shit up better than you ever have in your entire fucking life. And then you'll have a more factual show than you've ever had in your entire fucking career. Or at the very least, put a little disclaimer that runs at the bottom of your show. Warning, subject matter in this show is fantasy-based. Viewer beware. In big letters on the bottom, and I think that might be acceptable, Glenn. So everyone else, thank you for watching. I'm sorry for ranting. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.